Hi, my darling Saggy, and you're the last one, but not the least, definitely not. I've got a really good spread for you. You can choose your own spread. You've got one pile, two pile, or three, and you can watch all three of them if you've got the time. But I know you're very busy. Most of you that I know are really busy, and you're entrepreneurs as well. So please enjoy the choice, or the freedom of choice. And it's good to be back, and it's nice to see you again. And please share and like and subscribe as much as possible. Let's get this channel growing. This channel is growing on the likes and shares and on the subscriptions mainly. And I would love this channel to grow to 50 billion thousand. Please join me in doing so. It is very much appreciated, and thanks for sharing and subbing and liking so far. And I hope to be back pretty soon live, because I am missing the live sessions, but I'm developing my website and also another site. You might have seen the video Whiplash. Yes, I'm a life coach, a Whiplash coach, and I'm also have to do the loss coach. And I will be also posting little videos just to a teaser, but I'm using another channel or another YouTube channel for this. But this is my spiritual channel, and that's where I'm going to stay. It is my number one after all. I've been doing this nearly for 3 years on YouTube. Only 3 months to go, and I'll be here 3 years. The time flies by, and I thank everybody for their continuation of support. Thank you. I will be making a general video on that as well. Well, so we are going to separate the piles. 2 is going to go there and 3 there. When we get to the piles, that's when I'll be bringing them out. Now, if you've chosen pile number 1, I think it's going to be overlit, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try to bring it into the screen a little bit more. I might have to downsize it later. So you've got the star. You come in with the star. Perhaps you can see it better like this, because I've got false light on so that you can see the star. You might be also, I'm getting this, you might be balanced. You are balancing very nicely. Look at those 2 vases, water pouring out at the same speed, at the same thickness. Wow, it feels to me that you are balanced, and you know what you want, and you're going to go for it. Your wish or goal is coming true. Awesome. So let's go on to the card for Monday. This is the overall energy. The first card that you have is the 2 of Cups. Ooh, perhaps you are wishing for a partnership. You might have met your soulmate, or you are with your soulmate and you're realizing it. Ooh, what has changed? Ooh, love, and an ultimate happiness, balance. Yes, your wish, your goal. Perhaps you've been going out there, putting yourself out there, and you've met a beautiful soul. It can be an Aquarius, as the star represents Aquarius. We also have the 5 of Wands. Perhaps it might have taken some time because of the lockdown, because of competition, because you've got the 5 of Wands. On the other hand, you could have had a disagreement with your soulmate. It doesn't have to be a partner, of course. It can be a best friend for life, a man or a woman. I believe that soulmates is something that that you are with somebody that you trust completely, that thinks the same way as you, that does the same things as you, that has the same interests. You don't even have to finish off each other's sentences because you think the same as well. But if there are arguments, they're short-lived, my darlings, so don't worry. You have recognition, whether it's from your soulmate or whether it's from a partner in business or in romance. It could be also somebody outside, because we've got competition outside your relationship if you have a relationship, or a potential eye on somebody that you want a relationship with, because you've got the Three of Pentacles, and that means that you can work well in groups and you've got recognition. You're no longer the apprentice, you are superior. You have passed your trial period, let me put it that way. Awesome. And this is going to deliver you returns and returns. Perhaps you might have been studying and you might have done exams. Well, you've got recognition for your hard work and that you can work in teams, and you're no longer the apprentice. You've most probably passed that exam. Even you can cope with the competition if it is in business or in love. You are in balance. Like I said, look at the flow of water, the same size, the same speed. Amazing. But you have the 10 of Cups at the weekend. The 10 of Cups means ultimate happiness. It might mean expanding your family, an inheritance. You might have received an inheritance, or you might have received an accolade in a competition, and money is coming in and you're ultimately happy. Perhaps you've got this contract because you've got recognition. Woohoo! Yes, big time. Lovely, lovely. And that is gorgeous to have such good news or good things happening to you. Now, talking about family. Family is very important to you, Sagittarius. You are there for them always. You will go through thick and thin. Look at that. That is Emily and her daughter, and Albus. Albus the dog. And the whole deck he made together with Emily Carding, also the author of the Transparent Tarot. Family, home, relations, connection. Yes, connection with your soulmate. Could be somebody in the family for all I know. Safety and appreciation. Albus says, I am so happy when all the members of the family or of the pack are together, like we are meant to be. There's always there always seems to be something or other keeping somebody or other away. That is true. And we all love to see each other more often, but due to circumstances among COVID, it sometimes can keep us separated. But it means, I think, that at the weekend you might have reunion with family and friends. You might be making time for them. But it means we enjoy the time we have together even more. Quality time is much better than quantity, if you ask me. Members of the pack should never take each other for granted. We all have important roles to play, and our own responsibilities to each other. Although always appreciate each other and never let anyone in your pack feel neglected, because everyone should feel loved at home. My role is simple. I am the dog. If you ask me, I have a pretty good deal. Dogs usually have, and cats. The owner's note, Emily's translation of Albus. Those we share our homes with, be they furry or not, can be the easiest to take for granted, yet truly they are precious to us. We should never be too busy to show those who are closest to us how much they mean to us. As Albus knows, simple is best. So simple. By spending time together, you can show your family just how special and valued they are. So if you haven't seen your family, or if you haven't made time for your family, then this is the message. Come on, give that phone call or go and see them. They are your soulmates. They should be, because blood is thicker than water. Yes, I love this reading. So take note, let the family or members of the family that you haven't spoken to know that you love them and that you're there for them. Now we're going on to pile 2, and you have the 7 of Pentacles. What you sow, you shall reap. And I will hold it up because of the light again. Here you can see that the lady's there with her cats, and there's 7 pentacles in the tree. When you sow seeds, they take time to develop into a plant, and that will grow, and then it will blossom, and then you can pluck the harvest. Perhaps you've sown seeds last year in July or 7 weeks ago, and now you are going to harvest. You're seeing it blossom. Just be patient. Nothing can be hurried, especially not nature. But spring is on its way, only 3 weeks to go. So if you've planted something 4 weeks ago, whether it's a job interview or literally seeds or whatever, it might take a couple of weeks. But you have the Midas touch, because you've got the King of Pentacles. Everything you touch will turn out positively. The King of Pentacles represents Taurus. There could be a prominent Taurus around you, or there could be a Virgo or a Capricorn around you. But prominently, the King of Pentacles is Taurus. If there isn't a prominent figure around you, then they could be coming in. Perhaps you've sown seeds because you have an eye on an earth sign and you want a long-term relationship with this earth sign. Whether it's a man or a woman. If it is a woman, it will be a woman that's career orientated. Could be very analytical and going for what she wants, and very independent, and she goes action, passion, logic and planning. She's very strategic, because we've got the King of Wands. The King of Wands is Aries, but don't exclude Leo or Sagittarius. This could be you, Sagittarius, that you've planted seeds so that everything you touch will turn out positive and will bring its rediment time and time again. You are going very strategically for the long-term path. You are sowing your seeds very diligently, slowly but surely. You like the King of Pentacles, you do your research before you do the action bid, and you can literally lose your temper as well sometimes, but the earth element will slow you down. Perhaps you might have somebody around you which is an earth element and is balancing you out, saying don't worry, you can come into action, you can be independent. This will give you a rediment every time. If you are, for example, you've got your own business and you are working on the web trying to get more customers, you're going to get recognition, and it's slow but steady, but you're taking action and you're creative about it. You make it enticing for people to come to you as clients. On Friday you have the 3 of Wands. You've got the 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands means plans are coming to fruition, abundance is coming towards you. You are in a transformational period, but it's soon to be over, because look at the new growth sprouting out. But the Three of Wands means your plans are coming to fruition. Like I said, you are going for long term, and you're creative about it, and you're taking action. The last card is the Queen of Pentacles, and she's also known as Mother Earth. Everything that she touches grows as she nurtures it and gives it water. She takes care of it and protects it against frost and other difficult issues. The time is also fertile to sow new seeds. If you want to get pregnant, then now is the time to try for pregnancy. If you don't want to get pregnant, then take precautions. But the time is fertile, and you could be hearing of a birth. This could be of a project or of a child. If you are too mature to get pregnant, you might become a granny or an aunt. She's got the green fingers. Now we've got the couple here, so perhaps you've sown seeds to couple up with somebody. And she is Virgo, but like I said, you've got Taurus here. Don't forget Virgo and Capricorn. And here it is. Don't forget Taurus or Capricorn, but there looks like you are partnering up with somebody. And what it is going to be, it's going to be a steady, long-lasting relationship. As the Earth people go for tangibility, long-term, and tangibility, and duration. Okay, now for the last card, you have crossing. You have crossed lots of bridges, or you've built a lot of bridges to get to where you want to be. Awesome. The crossing, according to Albus Dog, or his conception of a crossing, is quite straightforward, I reckon. Transition, and I was already talking about transition here. Movement, that is the king. Change, flexibility, and evolution. Yes, evolution is growing. Oh, I love crossing the bridge. One side of it is near home, after going down the hill, and then the other side goes off into the woods and up the hill, and then the wild open moorland. It's quite different on the one side to the other side. I like both sides, and I like the sound of paws make as I run across. I like to splash in the water underneath as well, but don't like to swim all the way across. Sometimes the water is rough or too deep for me, but with the bridge I can get to the other side with no problem. So it's like building bridges. That's sowing seeds, you're building bridges, or you're working on the web, putting yourself out there, making a web of yourself for yourself, or for customers, so they can order their purchase on the web. You might be growing. Whoa, nice one. You could be partnering ups and putting customers from the other partner with your customers and sending out notices. The Emily's translation. Crossing a bridge is the easiest thing in the world, yet some of us might be afraid of what lies on the other side or underneath, or whether the bridge will hold us up. Albus teaches us that not only is there nothing to be afraid of, there's plenty to enjoy. Even the process of crossing from one place or one way of being to another can be fun. Like building bridges, crossing a lot of bridges. You've crossed a lot of bridges because you've come to a new path, a new point in your life. This card speaks about a change of location or circumstances and smooth transition from one to the other. Links with the past are not lost. The door remains open, but a new land beckons. Welcome it with open arms and you will not regret it. It's like you've sown the seeds and you are moving on into a new phase. Your plans are coming to fruition and you can learn from the past. The past is always there, but you can only change the present and the future. So remember, go for what you want, and if you need advice from mature people, then don't shy away, even if it is about coupling up or getting married. I hope this reading resonates with you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a beautiful week. If you're not going to stay, if you've chosen 3, then this will be pile number 3 for you. And you come in with the King of Cups. This is usually, they say, a fair-haired man, and the King of Cups is Cancer, but don't exclude Scorpio or Pisces. We are in Pisces season as well, so if you do have a partner that is a water sign, they could be more sensitive in this season, more intuitive, they might have more psychic ability. Perhaps you might take, if there's not a prominent Cancer around you, or you're not meeting up with a Cancer or a Scorpio, Pisces, then you could meet a man or a lady that has a masculine side, career, steadfastness about them. Then you have the 6 of Cups. There could be somebody coming back from the past. You could be reminiscing about the past. This could be about a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces or a season of Pisces. You are remembering good and bad memories. Learn from the bad and let them go. Let them forget. Like that. Send them with a paper boat down the stream. And I also hear, don't go against the stream or flow. It is tough and it's difficult. Go with the flow. That's what I'm seeing. So you might be reminiscing about the past and having good memories. You can redo the good memories, but perhaps with different people. Perhaps a new person, a Cancer. Then we have the Empress. The Empress means the time is fertile and a new time is breaking through. You might be hearing of a birth. This could be of a child, or this could be of a project. Again, we had that in another pile. So this is quite prominent for you, Sagittarius. There are new beginnings. This could be with a Libra. Again, Empress represents Libra. Now, also, if you want to get pregnant, then now the time is fertile to get pregnant or to start a new project, but nurture the seeds that you sow. Okay. And take precautions if you don't want to get pregnant. Then we have the Ace of Wands. New job, new action, new hobby, creation. Also logic, also passion. That could be a new passion with Cancer or any other water signs or Libra. Awesome. Remember, if it is a passion, it won't last. If you want a fully fledged relationship or a long-term relationship, take it slowly and let them know your let them know your boundaries and know their boundaries, so you can complement each other and respect each other and maintain the boundaries. Now I've got the Emperor for the weekend. The Emperor represents Aries. Excuse me. Aries. In the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands represents Aries, Leo, and you, Sagittarius. You might be in your element, but more sensitive. Okay, good on you. What's your intonation? I'm hearing what's your intonation. Now you might seek advice from a mature man. This can be a professional, but this can also be a mature man like a father figure. Okay, now this could be about a new business. It's definitely a new start, or planting the right seeds. How do I plant this to get to my wish or my goal? And from the Oracle deck from Albus, you have sharing, and this is Albus on the bridge, crossing the bridge. Okay, sharing. Now that is beautiful. I love sharing, don't you? And that's on page 50. If you would like to see any of the decks that I've used today, then have a look in the playlists. I've done reviews on them. Sharing, empathy, feeling, understanding. You can replace yourself in somebody else's position. That is what empathy is. You can understand other people's feelings or concepts. Openness, kindness, generosity, compassion. Albus says, if you are ever feeling a bit lonely, you come out with me and tell me your troubles. I'll listen. You'll be smiling again before long. You can tell me all your problems. I'll listen. You'll be smiling again before long. I know that human life can sometimes seem overwhelming, but there is no need to keep it all inside. Don't, 'cause you'll burn you out. You know why. Don't you share your problems with me, and I'll share my wisdom with you. I will also share cuddles. That always seems to work a treat. That's true. A dog is a man's best friend. Emily translates this. As Albus has already pointed out a number of times, our lives do tend to be much more complicated than his. We can sometimes carry our problems and responsibilities like a heavy burden, not realizing that we don't have to shoulder it all alone. No, like I said before, I don't remember if it's in this pile or another pile. Don't shy away to ask for help. We all need a kind ear sometimes, and though a furry ear may not always understand exactly what it is that is bothering us, sometimes simply sharing is enough to lighten the load. Yes, a problem shared is a problem aired. A problem aired is a problem shared, and it lightens the load. I love that. I love that picture. It's like he's looking out to the horizon and he's thinking, what is lying beyond this bridge? And Emily is looking at him. You are a wise old soul. I love these cards. I hope you have enjoyed the readings. Take care and stay beautiful. And I love you very much. Thank you for all your likes and shares, and be safe and stay safe, and please come back and please subscribe. Thank you. Be blessed.